1 second. $937 YG Big Bank. 917 right now. Good morning. It's a morning rollout. High about 53 today. That windy, rainy, just kind of day that we have going on continues. Temperature going to be dropping throughout the day, but it's a good thing because Thanksgiving is around the corner. So much to be thankful for. You got family in town. You got everything happening with friends and everybody getting together. Might as well cap it off with a huge announcement for the city of Flint. And I'm not even going to steal one tiny sliver of this thunder because we have Mark, who is the owner of. I'm not. I want you to be the one to make the announcement. The owner of what? The owner of who?
Okay, man. You got Myke Darrough here.
Oh, I just said Mark. My bad.
Oh, it's all right, man. I
mean, I spoiled it already.
It's all good.
Fire my ass
people make
today.
mistakes, man. You all right? We'll let you live off that one.
All right, so Myke, you have a huge announcement to make for the city of Flint, and like I said, I don't want to steal any of it. What's going down? What do the people need to know?
Well, man, me and a partner of mine, me and my partners, we had a vision. We sat down and shared a vision of bringing things back. What we wanted to bring back to the city. And, you know, just bringing back entertainment and bringing back family fun events. So we sat down and we came up with the concept of bringing back the Flint Tropics, actually bringing the real Flint Tropics team here.
Yeah, not like the movie Flint Tropics.
No.
Flint Tropics.
Yeah, the actual Flint Tropics. And my thing was, our purpose was, I mean, man, it's time for Flint to start, you know, being able to build off of what, you know, build off our own name.
Yeah.
You know, we don't need Hollywood to, you know, build off our name. I'm appreciative of the movie, but, you know, because without the movie, you don't get the vision. But we looking at bringing this home, man. Let's bring the show and make this reality, and bring a minor league basketball franchise back to Flint.
There you go. There it is. Basketball is coming back to Flint because, I mean, and Delano's in the studio. What's man? How you doing, man?
How y'all doing? What's up?
So we know in Flint that sports is huge, and we see all these successful franchises in Flint. You know, you've got the soccer team, you've got the Flint City Bucks, you've got the Firebirds that are doing so good right now too. Flint's a basketball town.
Yes, basketball is #1, man.
Brought this city together more than anything. Basketball and football brought the city together more than anything.
And if you find anyone who spent any amount of time in Flint, they've got a basketball memory about going to an old like Northern Central game, or you know what I mean, something like that. You know, so
those are epic moments, man. Epic moments. I won't forget. I mean, it's still to this day. I still remember details of plays in certain games. You know, but that's because we're built, man. We play, you know, Flint. We play with our pride. We wear our pride heavy on us. So, you know what I mean. It's a certain Flintstone attitude we got, man, and I'm thankful for it though because it helps us in business too.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And if you, I mean, if you even want to talk about basketball in Flint, you look at any level. Yeah. I'm talking any level. You'll find a Flint player.
Oh yes.
Doing, I mean, exceeding.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, definitely.
And that's huge. That brings credibility to the Flint Tropics back in town.
Yeah.
And so with the team coming back and basketball back in Flint, what's the time frame here? When can people start looking for games or
2021.
2021 for sure.
2021.
Okay. Yeah. And who's going to play on the team?
Oh man.
That's the question right there.
I wish I could give you that answer right now, you know, but unfortunately, just like everybody, you know, you gotta wait for that one, and we're gonna be patient. We're gonna make sure that we're more patient, you know.
So will there be tryouts that anyone in the area? I mean, because I know you guys have gone to like the Pro-Am League that plays.
Yes.
I mean, you know, there's enough talent right now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And shout out to the original Pro-Am, you know, Earl Jordan, man. A lot of my vision and a lot with this came from Earl because Earl had me as a, you know, I was one of the Earl players when I was younger, so.
Nice.
And this was one of the things he talked to me about keeping his legacy going, but on a bigger level where he wanted to get to, so.
And bringing everybody together, because you know this is going to be one of those city events that, you know.
Oh, that's what we're doing it for.
Yeah, we're doing it for the city.
We're doing it for the city.
You know, this is the city's team.
Yeah.
This is the city's team. One thing we're going to make sure is that this is the community's team, you know.
That's right.
And so we talk about Flint Tropics. It's not just the name. You've got the actual Tropics logo.
Yeah,
and everything.
Merchandise.
It's ours. It's ours.
Yeah.
This is our brand. This is our everything. You know.
And you got the shirt. Yeah, so you'll be able to see the
merch
shirt
is going to be, you know, merch is going to be an important part of it too because the brand carries itself. The name speaks for itself.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know,
when you're rocking the Flint Tropics shirt around town and everybody knows, that's going to be so dope.
Yeah.
So dope. So we'll obviously have more announcements as we get a little closer, you know, when they're having open tryouts.
Yeah, definitely. We'll keep
all the
you
partnerships
updated.
that come through. We'll definitely be talking about it. Club 93.7 will be a great resource for you to learn about the team. But, man, this is epic. This is so big for the city.
My palms are sweaty.
You, man.
We don't know how big this is. My palms are sweaty because we've been thinking about how big this, like making this announcement and like how big this can really get and how big it's going to be.
Yeah.
I mean, we already said it's bigger than us before we even started this.
With us two working together, man, and a couple of other partners, you know, coming along and making this together, I think that what a lot of people going to realize this time around that it's bigger than basketball.
Way bigger. Know? Yeah.
So what? Let's go back. What was the last? Because we're talking off the air. What was the last semi-pro team that was actually in the city?
My team.
Yeah.
The Vehicle City Royals.
That was the last.
Yep.
Yeah. 2016.
Okay. All right. And I know. Gosh. What league? I'm trying to remember now because I know a couple of guys that played. I mean, I know Root that played with you guys.
Yeah, Kevin.
Yep.
Kevin. He's a shooter. He's a sharpshooter, man. Yeah.
Kidding me. So, with that, is there going to be any build off of that type of, or is it just going to be completely a separate thing?
I mean, when at that moment I was very young when I purchased that team. Everything went good. I think that the community support was there. Everything was there. But at that time, the league was going through things that's beyond me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The league was going in a situation, and I had to do what was best because the one thing I didn't want to do is, you know, burn a market. So what we did was we made sure, hey, man, we knew when the chips was right. Hey, let's get on out, rebuild this thing, wait for something good to come along.
Right.
That's actually, you know, steady and a league that's trustworthy. And that's something that you get it in all other sports in the minor leagues, but in basketball, it's almost a struggle to find a decent league and to say, okay, man, I can start playing in my next 5-10 years.
Right.
You know, because it's a process. We're building an organization. It's bigger than basketball. This is business.
And that right there, and Delano, I mean, you second this. I mean, that right there is what it's all about. People knowing that the team's going to be around next year.
Yeah, that's the biggest part.
That's our hugest concern, and we wanted people we want to build this the right way. We could have rushed into it. We could have said, look, we got the Flint Tropics, let's do this, let's hurry up and throw something together, get the people to come support, but we really building this for the people.
Yeah.
So this will be the most quality, we're trying to make this one of the most quality sports teams ever come through Flint. So
and that's what it's about right there.
Yeah. And it's coming together. It's coming together in business, man. I just think that it's the time, man. It's perfect timing. And we're going to make sure that, you know, even with the local businesses, that the local businesses are getting getting the event and getting somewhere where they can come out and advertise their companies.
I want people to really be ready because we are going to put on the best halftime shows that anybody has ever.
Oh yeah, we got entertainment. We'll have entertainment locked down.
Entertainment, okay? So this is going to not just be basketball. This will be real family fun. This will be a circus all in one. All right.
Nobody wrestling a bear though. Okay?
I mean, you never know. You never know. Okay, I got a lot of reach. Okay.
If we're gonna go the whole, you know, Flint Tropics route,
don't be shocked. Don't be shocked.
Don't be shocked.
I'm just telling everybody now, don't be shocked, all right? So
I love it. So, hey, we're all excited. The city's excited. We're just thrilled to be a part of the whole thing, and definitely
we thrilled to have you guys.
Yeah, man, and I appreciate you for having us come up today.
All right, so much because you know nobody's really like I don't see people going like ready to support us too hard with this, you know, being. Brand, and people not knowing us in this business. So I know people are going to try to make it hard for us, but we got a real plan and we have a real thing going on that the city will be proud of us in the end, and we're going to really put this city back to the next level where they're supposed to be, especially with sports.
And on a national level, you have to look at this. During those weekends, you're bringing in another city. You're bringing in another state.
Yep.
That's right.
So it's also a part of tourism, and it's a part of the community process of it because you're getting to bring in
fresh faces,
man, and they're getting to get a look at this city. And that's what we need. We need certain events and certain things that bring people here to say, "Hey, wait a minute,
to change the perception."
You know, let's change the perception.
We're gonna help change the perception of the city with these games and how we gonna conduct ourselves at these games, and we're gonna change the quality of people that's even flowing through Flint. So
you bring a whole new family atmosphere.
That's right, man. I want you to be able to
the
come.
Basketball history of Flint.
That's right.
Bring it all together. Listen, if you need like a 5'8" white guy with,
come on,
I got a wooden knee. I got a wooden knee. me, but I can handle. I mean, I'm like, you know, drop a couple dimes here and there.
What was it doing there? What was that? Twiggy?
Yeah,
That's right.
I'm there. I mean, you know.
We definitely gonna have you guys some jerseys and everything, man, for the support. We definitely gonna get you guys game balls, jerseys, everything, man. Like we definitely appreciate this. We want to make club a part of the whole big thing.
Make that one of the official partnerships.
One of the official partnerships. Y'all be our main radio station because they're gonna come at us, all right? Because we gonna do this the right way. So we know people are about to come knocking. So it's like.
Definitely. Well, hey, I appreciate you guys coming in.
Man, thanks for having us.
So excited for this to come. So be listening up. We'll have more announcements coming real soon. I think the next thing that people will be anxious for is to find out about getting the merch and then find out about tryouts.
Yes,
so
indeed. We're going to take y'all through a whole process. Just stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Right, there you go. It's the morning rollout now at 937. Live online at club937.com.
Yes.
There it is.
There it is. Thank you, brother.
Fellas. Oh, man. Yes, indeed.
Somebody turned the heat on up here, too. Jeez.